I welcome you to this view, to our presentation. This is Mityana SS project, agriculture project. Basically, we are looking at something. You can take a view of what I'm going to present about. You can look at a variety of vegetables that are being grown. This is spinach here, like you can see. It's very flourishing, growing well because we do a lot of intensive care about it. We use our own labor. We don't use any machines or something else. Like you can see, this is spinach. Then it is followed by by squash, which like then we have onions here. Where I'm stepping, we have onions. Then as you proceed, we also have more squash and then cabbages, then squash, and finally we have the lettuce. Like we have the cauliflower there. It's not yet mature, so you cannot see the white part of it. It's just still at a young age. But sooner or later we shall make a presentation and then you'll be able to see that. Well, this is diverse. These are different kinds of vegetable crops. And as you can see, they are not creeping because we've designed them and we've grown them in such a way that we need to maximize land. We don't need creeping vegetables that will waste space. So what we want to do and what we are doing here is to use the minimum space so that we can grow a variety of them, like you have seen. Well, this is in the first place called a mound garden. It's interesting, like you can see, because it's raised in form of a mountain, like you can see. Well, the reason why we have something like this, like I said earlier, we need to maximize utilization of land because this project is mainly encouraging urban areas. These are areas with limited space, just like rentals. We just have limited space where we can do large-scale agriculture. So what we do is we develop this project to help people in urban and urban areas to do some niche agriculture. Well, in the first place, I say this is a mount garden. And let me start with the way we designed this mount garden. We designed it in a way that, like you can see, its central part, it's supported by a rim of logs or poles, and then it's in the middle of these poles that we put organic and only organic, I emphasize, such as kitchen refuse. We don't have any artificial fertilizers we use here. So it's just organic, such as cow dung. We have a lot of ash. All these things can be obtained in urban areas. We also have a lot of kitchen waste because we have kosher that is damp and beans. We all bring it here. We just need to emphasize that element of what? Organic farming. And then so that we obtain fruits and vegetables that are really healthy and less with chemical contamination. Well, as you can see, this is the central part of the mountain, of this mount garden, and this is very important because we always supply water every day. Supply water whenever it does not rain so that nutrients flow from this point to the rest of the vegetables, and then they obtain these nutrients in a way that when these nutrients really get dissolved down, and then at the base of this mount garden, there is a lining of polythene, so that when the nutrients get down through soil, through water, they do not get down, they don't go beyond the soil level. We don't want to lose those nutrients, so they keep remaining at the base, so that these vegetables, because they are shallow rooted, they keep taking up those nutrients. Reason why we have to have a layering down of, it can be tapling, so that we don't have nutrients wasted to go down and then plants cannot reach them. So we do a lot of refilling of the sources of nutrients like cow dung. We do a lot of refilling. We do a lot of watering, so that these vegetables, without these things, they cannot survive. So we hope, like we do a lot of mulching, like you can see, so that when it is too shiny, we don't have a lot of evaporation, losing nutrients by oxidation, losing nutrients by volatilization. We don't experience such situations, and so that's why we do a lot of mulching. It's all good, it's all healthy, it's something very easy to do. You just need to obtain these logs and then make a ring of them, and then put it then in the middle, pile in the cow dung and all that, do a lot of watering, grow a variety of vegetables. You can do designing, by the way. Like I've showed you, we have spinach, followed by squash, followed by onions, followed by cabbages. You can have carrots, you can have a variety, as long as you don't include the creeping plants. We need to maximize space. So this is our presentation. We are so glad. Our school is doing great work in us, teaching us a lot to do in areas where we live and then there is limited land. So we are so grateful. Hope you've enjoyed.